To see you guys. I'm loving all the yellow. This is wonderful. Awesome. I've even got a new yellow song for us today, so it's good. And of course, my yellow smiley is always happy to be here to greet you guys.
Sir, it's cute.
It is cute. He reminds me to always stay in a good mood. Make sure I'm smiling.
Smiley is cute.
All right. Well, are you guys ready to do some singing?
Yeah.
Excellent, excellent. Today we're going to be singing with the piano.
Okay.
I got a couple of them here, so we're going to have some good times. All right, well, let me pull up my lyrics so you guys can sing along with me. All right, today we're starting with a new one, but you guys might even know this one already. All right, this is Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star. All right. We're going to sing this a couple of times. I bet this is going to sound real familiar to you guys. Here we go. All right. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. Up above the world,
I
like
a
a diamond
diamond
in
in
the
the
sky. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. You guys did good. This isn't your first time with this one, is it? All right, let's do that one again. That was great. 1, 2, ready, go. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. Up above the world so high, like a diamond in the sky. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. Very nice job. Very nice. You guys are fantastic, as always. All right, we're gonna get a little peaceful now. All right, peace like a river. A 1, 2, a 1, 2, ready, go. I've got peace like a river. I've got peace like a river. I've got peace like a river in my soul. I've got peace like a river. I've got peace like a river. I've got peace like a river in my soul. I've got love like an ocean. I've got love like an ocean. I've got love like an ocean in my soul. I've got love like an ocean. I've got love like an ocean. I've got love like an ocean in my soul. I've got joy like a fountain. I've got joy like a fountain. I've got joy like a fountain in my soul. I've got joy like a fountain. I've got joy like a fountain. I've got joy like a fountain in my soul. I've got peace like a river. I've got peace like a river. I've got peace like a river in my soul. I've got peace like a river. I've got peace like a river. I've got peace like a river in my soul. Excellent, excellent. All right, now I know you guys remember this one. I mean, you can't not remember this one because this is Mr. Q's favorite song of all time. And I'm going to pick the guitar back up for this one because I just love playing guitar on Happy, Happy, Joy, Joy. Gives me that country western feel. All right. Now, we're going to start off. We're going to count this one off. We're going to do it in German. All right? The song always counts off in German. Now, it's time to get you guys on the German. So we got eins for 1, zwei for 2, drei for 3, and vier for 4. I'm probably not saying those right at all. And even though my last name is Kaiser and I'm technically German, I don't really speak German, but I'm going to do my best. So it'll be eins, zwei, 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, that's how we're counting it in. All right, you guys ready? Here we go. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Happy, happy, joy, joy. 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 Happy, happy, joy, joy, joy. Okay, good, good, good. We're counting in German again. Give you guys some practice. Here we go. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Happy, happy, joy, joy. 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 Happy, happy, joy, joy, joy. All right, one more time. This one has the big finish. I know you guys remember the big finish. Lots of happies. All right, German. Counting one more time. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Happy, happy, joy, joy. 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 Happy, 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 joy, joy, joy. Hey, excellent, excellent, excellent. I see some dancing, I see some singing, and I see some clapping. Those are all good things. Double thumbs up. Excellent, excellent. All right, now it's time for our yellow song of the day. This song is called Mellow Yellow, and it was written in 1966 by a gentleman by the name of Donovan. So we're gonna get a little mellow yellow here. Hey, by raise of hand, who's had saffron? Anybody ever had saffron in a dish? Makes everything a little yellow. I see. Oh, look at that beautiful. Oh, that's a beautiful, Anveshi. I love your ink right there. That's awesome. That's awesome. Let's see. Oh, are you asking a question? They could show. Oh, no. Okay. All right. All right, here we go. I'm just mad about saffron. Saffron's mad about me. I'm just mad about saffron. She's just mad about me. They call me Mellow Yellow, quite rightly. They call me Mellow Yellow, quite rightly. They call me Mellow Yellow. Sometimes the fingers don't always go where you wanted them to. You guys know how that is sometimes. All right, here we go. We're gonna do that one again. We're getting mad about saffron. A 1, 2, a 1, 2, ready, go. I'm just mad about saffron. Saffron's mad about me. I'm just mad about saffron. She's just mad about me. They call me Mellow Yellow, quite rightly. They call me Mellow Yellow, quite rightly. They call me Mellow Yellow, quite rightly. They call me Mellow Yellow. One more time, quite rightly. Woo! Some strange notes on that last chord there. All right, good job, guys. A little Mellow Yellow. That was excellent. Excellent. Okay. So we today are gonna talk about the piano. I'm gonna share my screen again. All right, okay, so now it looks like I might be getting some questions here. Let me go to gallery view so I can see everybody. Make sure I do this right for you guys here. Oh. There we go, okay, now I can see everybody. And I see Anveshi's got a question. All right, Anveshi, let's see, I think, there you go. What's your question? Oh, Anveshi, I can't hear you.
Hello? Yeah.
Oh, now I got you.
I'm saying that you have this piano or you have a keyboard.
Excellent question. Very excellent question. We are going to be talking about that, but I will show you. I have 2 keyboards. I've got one that's a 76 key and one that's a 61 key. They're both keyboards, but they could also be called electric pianos. But yeah, they're technically electric keyboards. Let's see. And I see Arudya. Let's see. There we go. Let me ask you to unmute.
So I have a question. How many keys that this piano have that you have shown in the picture?
Let's see, the piano that's in the picture on the screen right now, that's a full size.
So I have one more question. So what you told when I was not there means first Saturday, first Thursday.
Let's see,
Thursday.
I'll answer your first question, which was the piano on the screen has 88 keys. And then was your second question, what did we do at first?
Yes.
So I know what we did, we sang 4 songs. We sang Mellow Yellow and Peace Like a River and Happy Happy Joy Joy and Twinkle Twinkle Little Star.
No, not today. Of that before of Thursday.
Oh,
Last
week. Last Thursday. Last Thursday, we talked about the ukulele and we
that?
sang, what's that?
What is that?
The ukulele is kind of like a little guitar.
Guitar?
Yep. It's got
This is
4
a-
strings.
It is a
Yeah, that-
handmade guitar also.
Is it, did you, I'm sorry, ask that again?
It has the main guitar also.
Yes, yes. And I have a guitar right here. We talked about a guitar when I was here a few weeks ago. And we'll talk about that again. Pragriti, yes, ma'am. What is your question?
Sir, what's the difference between this piano and which piano you have?
So did you ask what's the difference between the piano on the screen and the piano that I have?
Yes.
Excellent question. I tell you what, let's go through the presentation so I can bring everybody up to speed on the piano, and then we'll talk about the keyboard and the differences, okay?
Okay.
Excellent. Anveshi,
So you have a piano or a keyboard?
these are keyboards.
Yeah. And in the picture, this is a piano.
That's an acoustic piano, correct. All right,
Okay.
and let's see, okay, tell you what, I'm gonna take a pause from the questions for just a second. Let me walk everybody through the piano and then I'll ask all your questions again. Or then you can ask your questions. So, okay, so what we're talking about today, obviously you guys already see we're talking about a piano, and this is a piano, and I'm impressed because you guys are already asking really good questions about the piano. I don't even know if I need to do the presentation, but we're gonna do it anyway. Okay, so the piano is an acoustic stringed musical instrument. And you can see here a couple of different kinds. The piano was invented by Bartolomeo Cristofori around the year 1700. And you guys can see on the map here, so you guys are over here in India, and over here in Europe is Italy. And it's the country that kind of looks like a boot down there. So that is Italy, and that's where the piano was invented around 1700. And this is a picture of Bartolomeo Cristofori, the inventor. The piano, when we talk about the acoustic piano, we have the grand piano, which is what most people think about when they think about a piano. But pianos also come in what we call upright pianos. And upright pianos are sometimes more affordable, meaning they cost less money and they take up less space. So someone might decide to buy an upright piano and put it in their home because they can fit that in their living room or someplace like that. But a grand piano takes up a lot of space in a house. This is, if we look down inside of the grand piano, what it looks like. Got all this crazy stuff going on in here. We've got strings, we've got these keys. And someone who plays a piano is called a pianist. Pianist. The pianist plays by pressing the keys down on the piano. And these are the keys. We've got white keys and black keys. The key lifts a hammer that strikes a string. So you can see right over here, this is what it looks like inside a piano up close. These are the hammers. And over here you can see the strings. And these hammers go up and they hit these strings, and that's what makes the piano noise. The piano makes its noise. The full name for the piano is actually the pianoforte. It was the first keyboard instrument that could play both soft and loud. because piano is Italian for soft, meaning very kind of quiet. And then forte is loud, really big and loud. That's forte. So the full name for the piano is actually the pianoforte, but it's just been shortened to piano now. And as you guys have already noticed, there's a difference between pianos and electric keyboards. So what we see here is somebody playing an electric keyboard or an electric piano. And once you move to the electric, then you can add all sorts of different sounds, because it's kind of like, basically you're working with a computer and the keys are just your keyboard to make noise instead of pressing letters. So there you go. So, and just to give you that example of loud and soft, so if I play my piano if I play it really lightly, you can kind of hear it, and then the harder I press it, the louder it gets. So you can hear how I can play at a wide dynamic range. Okay, now I've given my presentation and you guys can ask your questions. Let's see, Anveshi, did I see your hand up? All right, go for it.
Yes. Sir, in some social media, I have seen a piano. A man doesn't play a piano, but it plays by its own.
Yep, those are called player pianos. And player pianos, just like you noticed, they'll play on their own. And as a matter of fact, like a player piano, there's even, what is it, if I hit on here, oh, where'd it go? So I can hit the play button on here and it'll play by itself too. But you're right, on player pianos, and are you talking about the ones where you can actually see the keys going down? Yep, those are called player pianos. Those have been around for a couple of centuries, actually. And back in the 19th century, the 1800s, that was really common to have a player piano that somebody would put into a restaurant or a bar or a place that they entertain people, because back then they didn't have radios and they didn't have jukeboxes. They didn't have iPods and they didn't have tablets, and they couldn't just play music, but you could buy a player piano and you could get the big roll of music and you load it in and then it just plays on its own. Yeah. All right, and let's see. I see another question here. All right.
Sir, please repeat because I got disconnected. I connect with the phone.
So I'm sorry, what was your question? Are you just letting us know you're back?
No, yes, please back what you have said in the screen share, because I got disconnected because of the light has gone. I'm connecting with the phone.
Okay. Well, I can send Mr. Vish the presentation I sent, and he can send that out to everybody. So
Please repeat this, sir.
Sure.
Please repeat the.
You can repeat in one sentence, maybe.
Yep. I'm gonna give you a real quick overview here. So I'm gonna share my screen again. Okay. All right. So here we've got the piano. And today we talked about the piano. The piano is an acoustic string musical instrument. And you can see a couple of different pictures of them here. It was invented in Italy about 1700. This is a grand piano, and this is an upright piano. And this is what it looks like inside of the piano. Someone who plays a piano is called a pianist. And the pianist plays by pressing the keys down on the piano. Arush, I see a hand.
Inside the piano, when the keys are played, the hammer must, I think it,
So you're asking about the hammer, Arush?
He fights with the hammer. When we play a piano, the hammer starts going up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. Any key.
Correct. Correct. Very good. I'm going to have you guys lead my next presentation on piano. I don't even need to be here. All right. And the full name for a piano, remember we said is a pianoforte, because the piano can play soft and loud. So the piano can play and it can get louder and it get back softer. And the last thing we mentioned about the piano is that you can actually get an electric version of a piano that's called an electric keyboard. And I really like having an electric keyboard because I don't have a lot of room in my house. And my studio is in my basement. And it would cost a lot of money for me to pay somebody to bring a piano all the way down in here. And these keyboards, I can pick these up. I can pick up my keyboard stand. I can take them to a concert. I can set them up in a few minutes. I can play both my keyboards. I can pack them up and go right on home. And we can make, and with an electric keyboard, you can make different sounds. So, now we sound like a clavichord. Now I sound just like Mozart. Not at all, but it makes me laugh to think about that. Okay, any other questions?
So, what is the junior pianos? Is the big pianos? Pianos.
The big pianos are called grand pianos, and then there's
I'm
baby
asking
grand pianos.
that the bigger like juniors make the seniors. So the juniors piano, what are the juniors pianos and what are the senior pianos?
I don't know. I guess if I heard junior piano, I would think it was a smaller piano, but I'm not familiar with senior pianos or anything beyond that. Usually when we talk about pianos, we talk about number of keys, and so somebody might get a smaller one.
No, I am asking that when the beginners start. So the last of the piano, the biggest piano, which is the biggest piano in the world?
Grand piano.
The biggest piano in the world.
It's called a grand piano. That's as big as they come.
It's junior to bigger. Like you have, I think, third stage piano, right?
I'm sorry, ask that question again.
So she's asking, is this like a mid-size piano?
Third side.
Yeah, like size-wise, 1, 2, 3. If you say, is it like a third largest or third smallest, maybe?
Well, the picture that was on my screen, the biggest, absolute biggest piano is called it's a 9-foot grand piano. That's the biggest. That's the number 10, the number not the whatever, the biggest. This doesn't even compare to any of those. This is just a tiny little thing.
Okay,
So,
children.
and
Yeah, okay, Aradhya, last sentence. What do you want to say?
So, and why we called it piano? That you can tell
Why we
me.
call it? Why do we call it a grand piano?
No, why we
No,
call it
why we call
piano only?
It's called a piano
Why piano?
because piano is Italian for soft. And the full original name of the piano was a pianoforte because it could play soft and it could play loud, which is forte.
So
Sure.
it can play classical and
It can play
party
soft
songs also.
as well as loud. That's why it's called piano.
No, I'm
forte.
asking that
Yes,
it can play
play any-
classical and party songs also.
Any
song.
style of music. The piano can play any style of music. Classical, jazz, rock and roll, everything.
Okay, we have one more question. You have to go
Yep.
1 minute for Anveshi.
So, who invented electric piano?
That's a great question. I didn't add that to my presentation, but I certainly should. That's a great
Next time
question,
you can
Anveshi.
explain, maybe.
Yeah, and Anveshi, I would encourage you actually to look that up. I would search for that on Google and say, who invented the electric piano or the electric keyboard? And you know what I do? I actually I would type electric keyboard wiki. And that immediately pulls up the Wikipedia page. And I always just start with the Wikipedia page, and about everything I ever want to know is right there, or I can use that to go find other information.
Sure. Okay, children.
Sir, I
We
know.
are out of time, so we can ask
Rhodes.
questions next time. Okay. Yeah.
Sir, I
Just
know
say.
who invented. I just checked in the Google.
Okay. Okay.
Excellent, excellent. It
we
was
can talk about
beautiful
it.
to see you all very much. Have a beautiful day. Peace and namaste to you all.
Sir, we have Independence Day. Day after tomorrow.
15th August.
Yeah, 15.
Okay. So who invented piano, Anveshi?
No, I know who invented electric keyboard.
Okay. Okay. Okay, never mind. Okay. ठीक है.